TinyTurner Chameleon Pigment Ether. We're gonna paint our little froggy with this.
Green and red, then blue like fire.
Hey everyone, it's Sandy from Two Fat Birds Creative. Thanks for being here with me today. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who watches and subscribes. Today we are doing another frog. Why? Because it's Froggy Friday or Froggy Friday. And I just got this mold. I got it from Oddity Abyss. She has said I was the inspiration for her creating this because she saw on Instagram, I post a lot of my creations from YouTube and post pictures on Instagram and Reels and my stories, and she saw a lot of my froggies being popping up there. I suppose that's why she said I was the inspiration. But check out Oddity Abyss. She has some really fantastic molds, super high quality silicone for making them, and I just love her molds to bits. So yeah, check it out. You can see here I am just painting away, painting the powder, chameleon powder away on Mr. Toad here, or Frog, whichever he may be. I'm not quite up to date on my amphibian creatures. I really probably should be, since, you know, Froggy Friday and all. Froggy Friday is a collaboration. This was brought to you by Girl in the Garage, The Dragon's Cave, Nerd Goblin Art, The Bass Resonator, and Gert Creates. You can check out the playlist in my description as well, so you can see all the fun Froggy Friday madness that happens across the world with all of our resin frogs. Or not just even resin, it can be anything. You can paint, you can watercolor, you can acrylic paint, you can paper mache, you can origami, you can crochet, anything you want to do that's just kind of crafty related. Take pictures of frogs, show you your photography process. I don't know. What do you do? But yeah, check it out. You can join if you want and join in the froggy madness. All right, so sit back, relax, and watch along as I continue getting the chameleon powders and mica down to get this mold colored before we throw some resin on top.
Next, TinyTurner Ethereal Pigment Aurora mixed with a little green mica.
Green in the morning, pink by noon. Shifting
And now just our green regular mica.
jump, hop, stop, flip, flop, move.
And remember, whatever you paint down first on the mold, that's the color that's going to shine through. So you can see I'm putting this green over what I already put down, and that's perfectly fine. That other color is going to come through first. The only thing this might do is maybe darken it up a little bit more. And fill in any spaces that I didn't get with the other.
Dragonflies cheer your electric glow. Skipping on the water where the cattails grow. Hop, hop, paws, claws, wet feet show. Changing hues like a disco ball.
Alright, so we got that one done.
Life of the swamp party.
And now we need to do the flower. And I think I'm just going to do our lovely Laura's Art Corner cherry blossom for the flower. I feel that would be the best. But let me get my brush rinsed off again. You can see right here. Oh, I've got something in it. I've got part B of my epoxy. I have my heat mat on, so I'm just kind of trying to warm it up. But I definitely want to get whatever that little piece of something out. we can do our cherry blossom.
Green and gold, then a splash of blue. Frog on a mission with a view so new. Sunshine dances on his slippery skin. Every jump feels like a tiny when he leaps, he spins. He twists so free. A pond explorer, wild jubilee. Hop, hop, hop. He's shifting shades. A color parade in the sunlight's rays.
I want to thank you all for joining in today's video. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, think about it. It's free. If you like my content, give me a little thumbs up. And I'm just trying to build up the color on these high walls. Now these are high walls here, and that reason, or the reason is, so that this piece can actually stand up on its own, I believe. I will get the resin all mixed up and we'll be back. All right, we are back with our frog. I am using the Rolio deep black pigment paste. Putting it in here. We're gonna fill it all up. Got quite a bit in there, so we'll do that much. Get stirred up over in here. All right, I think we are good with that. Give my hands a little quick wipe down so I'm not moving black on everything I touch. All right, I do want to give a little sparkle into this, but I have the fan on me, so I don't want it to go everywhere. I think what I want to do, what do I want to do? I think I want to do the SuperSparkle green. Laura's Art Corner supplied me with this little sample in one of my orders. They gave me samples of the SuperSparkles, which I greatly appreciate because I was really interested in them. And now I know when I have the extra funds what I want to get. All the SuperSparkles. So, if you can see that, see it shine right there. I don't have a whole lot, so I don't want to waste it. I definitely want to get it off this. I was thinking about doing that in white. See if that will, the pink powder will show up more. Actually, I need to flip this over real quick and just give it a tap to get the rest of that loose powder out. And you can see that there. I'm leaving them on these cards because they are nice soft silicone and I don't want it to stick to my silicone mat. But, so, here we go. We're pouring. This is a new mold from Oddity Abyss. And Lauren said I was her inspiration for this guy with all the Froggy Fridays I've done and posted on Instagram, so I'm glad I could inspire you, Lauren, because this thing is awesome looking. Now I made 12 ounces because I didn't know how much this would really take. I did use probably an ounce for 2 other little pours, so we're down to 11 ounces. But I also poured another maybe 2 ounces in a side cup. That's 10 ounces, and I still have half an ounce left, maybe. I could probably still fill this up a little bit more. So yeah, I think 10 ounces is probably what this sucker takes. This big puppy takes. So I've got a little extra resin off to the side here, and I've got a little tiny flower mold off to the side here too. I think I'm gonna try this little mold. It's a little dirty, but that's alright. Because I'm just having fun right now. I'm gonna use some of this SuperSparkle green into the resin that I have pulled off to the side. It's just clear. Actually, I don't want to use that one. I want to use something else. I am gonna use... Let's use the SuperSparkle pink. And get it open. There we go. I'm just pouring it into the cup I have off to the side here. Pop, pop, pop. Grab another stir stick. A pretty pink, I'd say leaning towards purpley color. But it is super sparkly. I am digging that a lot. Alright. Let us pour into this tiny... This is going to be way too much for this mold. I know that, and that's okay. It's kind of awkward. I mean, that mold takes, what, 1/4 of an ounce? So I need to find another mold to pour this in. But then we'll be back on demold, so we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I did pull out my tiny little frog right here. I'm not using 1 hour, I'm using regular 1-to-1 epoxy. So it gives me some better time to deal with my little toes here. So I've just been poking at them and making sure that the resin is making their way into the toes. I pulled off the end of a little micro brush, and so just been poking at them, hopefully, so they don't get any little bubbles in their toes, and hopefully they're solid toes. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we are back for demold. You will have seen I demolded already our little dragon and our little koi fish and our little flower and just our little side dish here. Those are all done. Now is the piece de la resistance, our froggy. Let us see what we get with our big giant froggy mold.
Green then red then blue like fire, jumping quick like a live wire. Skin's a canvas, never still. Colors bend to match the thrill. Hop, hop, hop on the king of the pond. Every leap takes me where I belong. Hop, hop, hop on the one they can't see. Shifting shades, I'm wild and free.
Are we ready? Hopefully this worked. Hopefully it picked up everything. Come here. Aw, that's cute. I like it. You can see the different color a little bit in here. I tried to get some of those edges. They didn't quite go all the way. So it can stand like that, and I will give you a picture of how that looks. I think I may actually color his little warts in too and see what we get. So be back for the beauty shots in which I'll have these colored. And this is what he is. I could make him into a giant magnet, or I could I mean, he'll just stay like this. He's just a piece. You could put him on a canvas, although he's quite a bit heavy, so you'd need a substantial canvas to glue it down to and make into like a wall hanging. For now, he's just going to stay as is because he does stand up. Let's see. Let's get him to stand, and I will bring you down to show you. And that's him standing up. So you can just leave him right there on your shelf, on your table. I love him. I should have done a little bit more of a difference down in here, but that's all right. First try. I love him. Stay tuned for the beauty shots. I want to say thank you first to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, everyone that watches my videos. Super huge, heartfelt thanks to you. If you like my video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you're not subscribed, it's free. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the QR code to subscribe or click the subscribe button. It is free for you. It does my channel a load of good. There's a little overspill in there, I saw. And if you are so inclined, I do have an Amazon wish list and a Buy Me a Coffee. Anything donated through those options goes back into my channel to help me keep making my resin makes. Again, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the beauty shots.
Bye-bye.